Well, it's just before 6 a.m. and I'm in my tent. I'm just south of hurricane shelter, or just, it's east of hurricane shelter, just down the hill. I slept extremely well last night because Bruce left his sleeping bag with me. It is day 7 of my trip, and I'm really enjoying this. Yesterday it was hard because Bruce resupplied me and had to go home, and I miss him very much, but Kaya went with him because she had quit eating. I have to be quiet because there are people camping near me. But the day was really a good one. It was warm. The hike was downhill and comfortable. I started out just north of Wise Shelter, the campground, at a campsite, and hiked up, and soon the trail became a stream. So I hiked in that stream. Then I came to several trails and a creek. Well, I thought the trail was the creek, so I went up the creek a little bit. And then I ended up ending the day by falling in the creek, getting my water. But it wasn't too bad. I hiked downhill past, I got to Old Orchard Shelter at about 1:20 or something like that. Used the facilities there, and then decided to hike onto Hurricane Shelter. It's a beautiful view up there, but the wind was blowing into the shelter itself. So instead of staying in the shelter, I came and camped down here, where it's a bit more secluded from the wind and protected. After falling in the creek, I hung my clothes on a line, but the wind picked up, and I had to get up about 1:30 and go collect everything and rehang it. I met 3 guys that were very nice at Old Orchard Shelter, and they came on up here too, so they're camping near me. I met several people on the trail, a man and his daughter, the people that I met at Thomas Knob Shelter, a young couple, who Bruce will understand. He ran into them, and they said that they wanted to take our dog home. When I hiked out to their car with them, they were just very pleasant conversation and company. I enjoyed them. We had these young men built a campfire last night, and I got to dry out some of my clothes that I needed for in here in this tent, and that was nice. We had a wonderful conversation around the campfire. It spoke of truths and our understandings of life, and it was really a neat experience to be with these young men. All is well. It looks like I'm going to go to, I think it's called Timpani Shelter today. It's supposed to rain by 2 p.m. and thunderstorms tonight. So I may make it an early day and just be sure to stay there. I think it's a 9-mile hike anyway. So I may get stuck in the rain, but I think I actually will sleep in a shelter tonight rather than get in my tent. But we'll see. I'll try it out. It's supposed to be very warm, in the 50s tonight. So I don't think there'll be any problem with me sleeping in a shelter. I met an old man on the trail yesterday, and then he ended up stopping here because he knew I was coming here and tried to pick me up. That was a weird experience. It was kind of funny, but at the same time, it was creepy, and I decided at that moment that for sure I was not going to stay up at the shelter alone, and I came down, and the guys found a nice spot for me. They were very, very accommodating of my being down here, camping near them. But I'm luckily away from them a little bit, so they have some privacy and can still have their companionable fun. Well, I love all of you kids and grandkids, and anyone else that may be following, you're welcome. This is mostly for my family and for myself, but I will try to put in some interesting things and things for maybe future through hikers if you're interested in that. There are a lot of videos out there already for that, and I'm not sure you can really call me a through hiker. I'm doing this. I'm out here because for self-growth and understanding, and actually I don't really understand why I am out here. I just feel it's important for me to do. So I don't know how long I will be out here. I'll be here until I feel it's time that I've done what I needed to do. And then I'll return home. It could be a through hike, flip-flop, from Damascus to Katahdin, and then from Damascus down to Springer, or it could be something else. Alright, I guess this is it. That's all I have to say for now. I've accepted I really could use a shower after 6 days. So the partnership shelter is looking really good since there's a shower there at the park right next to it. So, well, God bless. See you down the trail.